G'day, Eddie.
How are you, pal? 51 years of age, a teacher at St Catherine's College in Singleton, from New Lambton up in Newcastle in New South Wales.
That's it.
Lisa's with us. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Eddie.
Your wife there. Hi, Lisa. 11 years married. You've got 2 kids, Madison and Liam.
Yep.
Tell me about 1983 when you're in a band and you knocked back the chance to tour with In Excess.
They were going nowhere.
Bunch of bums. Who are these blokes?
We did a support for Mental as Anything, and after the show, the tour manager came out and said, "Oh, there's a band coming up doing an East Coast tour up to Cairns and back for 3 months. Are you guys interested?" And we went, "Oh, no, I was at Teachers College. One guy just got married, blah, blah, blah." We said, "Oh, forget it, no." He said, "What band is it?" And I said, In Excess. We went, "Oh, no way, they're going nowhere." So,
yeah.
And we went to the top.
Yeah, you did very well. Yeah. Good on you, Tony. Good stuff. Well, here we go. You've got to get this one. You must answer it, okay?
Okay.
You got a fair idea?
No, I think I do, yeah.
All right, let me ask you the question. Which famous brothers from a well-known Hollywood writing and directing duo, form a well-known Hollywood writing and directing duo? Farris, Farrelly, Everly, Madden.
Well, Farris is quite topical.
Yeah.
Everly's the country and western guys from Nashville. I'd go to Lockin B, Eddie, the Farrelly brothers.
Lockin B, the Farrellys. The Farris brothers are quite topical because they are 3 members of In Excess. There you go. You missed them along the way.
No, they're going nowhere.
This might be your chance to actually make some money out of them.
Right.
The Everly brothers, of course, were a pretty good band as well. And the Madden brothers are also in music. Unless you, well, Joel and Benji Madden, unless you, of course, you're from Melbourne and you think Justin and Simon, who played for Essendon and Carlton, they're brothers as well. But the Farrellys are the ones you're after for 4,000. Peter and Bobby, they're the 2 that came up with Dumb and Dumber. There's something about Mary and Shallow Hell. OK, we've got 5 questions, 4 contestants at $100,000, and we'll come back right after this in the hot seat.
The savings are lined up for Joyce Main's Melbourne Cup Days.
Welcome back to the hot seat. Tony Edwards is ready to go. These days, a teacher. Now, you were in the software development business for a long time. You returned back to teaching after 20-odd years.
Yeah,
what was it like?
Oh, frightening. It was frightening.
Have the kids changed?
Yeah. They were good. The kids are good. It's a good school that I'm teaching at, but it was just walking in that first day in the classroom was a bit terrifying.
Yeah.
Worse than here.
You reckon?
Oh, yeah. It's terrible.
Well, I'll crank the pressure up here now. Let's have a go, Tony. Come on, 5 questions, mate. I'll give you $100 grand. $6,000 question. Which of the following words is incorrectly spelled? A, sovereign. B, viceroy. C, mogul. D, pharaoh.
Oh, nice question.
What do you teach?
Not English. I teach PE and IT.
OK, come on, have a look.
They all seem good, except possibly for D, pharaoh. And I don't know why. Sovereign.
7 seconds. Gonna go with it? 5.
We'll go D. Lock in D, Eddie.
Lock in D, pharaoh. Doesn't look right, does it?
Doesn't look right.
The other 3 look all right.
They look okay.
Yeah. You might not be able to spell them, but your eyes picked the right one for $6,000. You've got to flick the O and the A. It's P-H-A-R-A-O-H. There you go. 4 to go, $100,000. In which country is the world's longest stretch of straight railway track? A, Russia. B, Australia. C, Canada. D, India.
No, Australia springs to mind. Across the Nullarbor. But in Russia, it's got a lot of straight stuff too, hasn't it? Canada. I'm inclined for B, the Nullarbor, straight across the Nullarbor. I'm inclined to go B, lock in B, Eddie.
Lock in B, Australia. You're going to stick with the homegrown.
I think so.
Big countries, Russia and Canada and India.
They are.
Yeah.
That's Australia.
This big, strong, long, straight one is in Australia for $10,000. All 478 kilometres across the Nullarbor from Nurina in Western Australia to near Watson in South Australia,
Right.
which means I think, Adaka, you're out.
Yep.
Thank you for being part of the show.
You.
3 questions to go, Tony, for you for $100 grand. This is for $20,000. Which Gershwin song is also the title of Susan Boyle's third album? A, I Got Rhythm. B, Funny Face. C, I've Got a Crush on You. D, Someone to Watch Over Me.
This Gershwin song. Gershwin, George Gershwin. Did he do Someone to Watch Over Me? Was that? I mean, Susan Boyle wouldn't call it Funny Face, would she? I'm thinking D, Eddie. Someone to Watch Over Me.
Lock it in?
Lock it in, D. Lock in D, Eddie, yeah.
Lock in D. What do you reckon, guys? Kim?
Yeah.
Everyone's nodding their head over there. They all got it. Correct for 20,000. Sorry, Bill, I think you're out of business, mate, which means, Kim, if Tony gets this wrong, you get a shot at $50,000.
Okay. And
$1,000 just for walking over. Big Tone, if you get this right, I'll give you $1,000, and then the next shot is a free hit at $100,000 cash.
I like that.
Which Australian military service celebrated its 90th birthday in March 2011? A, Royal Australian Air Force. B, Royal Australian Navy. C, the Australian Army. D, the Australian Army Reserve.
Oh, Eddie.
90 years in March 2011.
So that puts it back. I'm 90 years. So not as much as 1921. I'm thinking the Royal Australian Air Force. Because they branched off from the Army. They were the Flying Corps, weren't they? I think they were part of the Flying Corps. Lock in A, Eddie. The Royal Australian Air Force.
Lock it in.
Lock it in, please.
Which Australian military service celebrated its 90th birthday in March 2011? You went back, you did 90 years, which makes it 1921. Were there planes before that? Did we have an Air Force in World War I?
We did, but I think it was part of the Army.
Right. So you reckon it broke away at that stage?
I think so.
Tony, correct for 50,000. Established in 1921, the Royal Australian Air Force is one of the oldest independent air forces in the world. The other three were all founded in some form in 1901.
Right.
At Federation. We got our own Army, Navy and Army Reserve. Kim, we'll get you back another time.
Excellent.
Good
Great.
on you, Kim. Hey, Tony, you've won $1,000, mate. Okay, let's find out what's happening around the... Tony Edwards is in the hot seat playing for $100,000. Hey, Lisa, how did you lose your engagement ring?
Oh, I left it lying around when our son started walking, and I think he picked it up and possibly put it in the toilet.
Really?
Yeah, I've searched the house from top to bottom. I can't find it.
I think he might have eaten it as well.
Reckon he might have eaten it?
Yeah. We've been checking his nappies ever since. He's 9.
Which has been embarrassing. He's 9, yeah. Come on, Tony, win $100,000, mate. We want you to win. Well, Tony, to win $100,000? All right. Here it comes. Parts of the ocean deeper than 6,000 metres are referred to as A, tidal, B, abyssal, C, bathyal, D, hadal.
Oh, well, I don't think tidal. Tidal obviously refers to the tide, influenced by the moon. I'm thinking bathyal is like a bathyscape. But then I'm thinking abyssal, like the abyss, the Mariana Trench is known, I think it's known as an abyss. I'm going to lock in B, Eddie.
6,000 metres.
Yeah, it's either B or C. Oh, and Hadal I've never heard of. It sounds like that's what that's how you cook meat, isn't it? I'm just joking. B, I think lock in B, Eddie. Abyssal.
You tell me what to do.
Lock in B, Eddie.
It's locked in. Tony! D, hadal. Yeah, between 200 and 4,000 is bathyl, as we said. Between 3,000 and 6,000 is abyssal, which is close enough.
Yeah.
And hadal zones refer to the deepest trenches, such as the Mariana Trench.
Over the...
Yeah, a bit further down. Mate, the good news is, Tony, you've won $1,000. Good on you. Thanks for playing, mate.
Thanks a lot.
Tony Edwards won $1,000. See you next time in the hot seat. Good night.